Welcome to episode 247 of WWE SuperCard with me, Kenneth Knight, Season 2. And as you all know, Team RTG is ongoing. And the legendary award I hope to get, which I'm sure my team will get it for me, help me get it, is the Brie Bella legendary card, which would be a pro for me, which might get me in legendary or in the Survivor tier. So let's go ahead and take a look, see where we're at in the Team Road to Glory, Team Grind Time. We're at 100 of 465 on this Eric Rowan Ultra Rare. Then on to the Daniel Bryan. Then finally a Brie. So a legendary Brie is a legendary prize for this Team RTG. Finally, I'll have the opportunity to pro the Brie card I've been talking so much about lately, hoping I could pro her. Well, it's finally going to happen. I'm definitely going to get this card because I know my team's good enough to get it. And I will be getting this Brie Bella card, which will be a pro for me, my very first Legendary Diva Pro, which just might get me into Survivor tier after she's completely trained up in all of her stats and everything. And of course, the last card is for 635 points is Bray Wyatt, which we most likely will not get that one because we always have a hard time winning anything when we go to that Bray Wyatt card, but most likely we will win that Brie Bella card, which I'm looking very forward to. And as you can see, Daniel Bryan is the epic reward for this Team Road to Glory. And it's too bad that he's retiring from the WWE due to all the injuries he's sustained over the years, including all the problems with his brain, concussions and stuff happening all the time since he's been wrestling for 16 years. He's had lots of concussions. Finally, it's got to the point where he can no longer wrestle. So he has officially announced today on Twitter, before Raw even came on last night, he announced on Twitter earlier yesterday afternoon, sometime around 2 p.m. my time, I think, 2 or 3 p.m., he announced that he was retiring due to medical reasons. So, yes, Daniel Bryan is officially retired from the WWE. Unfortunately, he will not wrestle again. Sad to see him go. But thank you, Daniel Bryan. And I hate to see you go, but I know you don't have a choice. And I guess him and Brie plan on having a family soon. So don't be too surprised if Brie Bella isn't too far behind him on retiring. I have a feeling she's probably going to retire soon as well, considering that she wants to have a family. So that's enough about that. And of course, we're on the Eric Rowan card, 100 of 465 points. But before we go any further, I did play King of the Ring. And let's go over my legendary cards first before I tell you the results of my King of the Ring. Darn it, as soon as that lets me back in here. I had a little delay there, a little lag caused me to exit all the way out the game, so bear with me here. Let's go to my cards. Let's look under Legendary. As you can see, my Booker T Pro, I got the Sheamus Pro. Stardust Pro number 1. Reason I say that, because I now have a second Stardust Pro. I got him in the regular RTG, which was this last week's event. Got him and pro'd him. He's all trained up. He's still got a little ways to go on his stats, but he's almost completely trained up. Once he's completely trained up, he'll be stronger than his Kofi Kingston, but he won't be strong as Sheamus. But that will give me a Booker T, a Sheamus, and 2 Stardust cards that are all legendary pros. This Kofi Kingston card's completely trained up in all the stats and everything now. Now I just gotta get him trained up in all his stats and we'll be good to go. He's got like 16 games in certain areas to go and 15 in others. But we're almost there. He's over halfway trained on all of his stats. And of course, I got the Ryback card. He's my weakest legendary pro, but works for me. And when I get my King of the Ring rewards, the reason I'm showing you this is because I am going to get a legendary card from the King of the Ring rewards, because I did make it to the semifinals. I did not win the semifinals, but I made it to the semifinals, so I do get a single legendary card. Hopefully it'll be a Seth Rollins or an Ultimate Warrior. I would have said hopefully a Brie Bella, but not so much anymore. Matter of fact, someone on my team asked me, what happens if it's a Brie? I'm like, laugh out loud. My luck, it'd probably be what I would get. But I don't need her now since we're going to get her in the event. I wouldn't mind proing this John Cena card, which is not trained in all the stats yet, but working on him still. And wouldn't mind getting a Bray Wyatt to pro, or a Rusev to pro. Even take a Triple H to pro right now, I would. But if I don't get him, it's great because he is the login reward at the end of the month on the 28th. Or the 25th, something like that. I think it's the 25th, actually. And then a Roman Reigns. I wouldn't mind getting one of those and this King of the Ring reward. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and go claim my King of the Ring reward of a legendary card. A single legendary card is my reward. I really don't need to recap anything. As you see, I got beat 3-2. Owen Hart beat me twice, which not surprising. He is the guy that has those uncommons that are actually Silver Star. See, his two uncommon divas are Silver Star uncommons. Smart move. That was a smart sandbag right there. He used Silver Star pros in this King of the Ring. Why I think one reason why he was so successful in the King of the Ring. He has great cards too, and see he got the Silver Pro down here, even on the male tag team he has. He's got a Silver Star Pro Tyson Kidd, which any of those cards could pretty much beat any non-silver Silver Pro card. So he had a smart plan. He used Silver Star Pros to win a lot of these matches. I don't know who won the finals, but let's go ahead and see who won the finals. Which it looks like Owen Hart made it to the finals, which I knew he would, but they're still playing currently, but Owen Hart is ahead by one game. He only needs to win one more game, and he'll be the champion. Whoops, sorry about that. So, my guess will be, I'll be darned, Locaine Powder actually won it. I thought he was going to win it, but Locaine Powder actually won it. Evidently, Locaine Powder done his deck pretty good, too. Interesting. Oops, I meant to look at his, see what he did. Locaine Powder, what did he do? He has a Kofi Kingston Pro, yep. Versus a Kofi Kingston Pro, interesting. Then, let's see here. Yep, Kofi Kingston versus Kofi Kingston Legendary Pro. Then a Brie Bella Legendary Pro versus a Cameron Legendary Pro. Of course, Cameron won that one. Match 3, he used a Legendary Pro Sheamus to beat a Legendary Pro Roman Reigns. Actually, Roman Reigns beat Legendary Pro Sheamus, my bad. Match number 4, he had a, looks like a Epic Pro there, along with a Survivor card. And the other guy had a Stardust Pro with a Silver Star Pro. Looks like a Silver Star Pro. I can't tell if it's a Gold or Silver Star Pro. Brock. It's a Gold Star Pro Brock Lesnar rare card. That's what that is. And of course, he had the Silver Star Pros on his Divas, as you can see. Those Divas are Silver Star Pros, which beat the other person's regular Divas. So, let's see here. But Owen Hart did win the first match. It didn't show the second match, so somehow Locaine Powder came back and won. But I showed you how Owen Hart won this one. I don't know how Locaine Powder came back and won it, but he did it. Let's go see game 2, see how he came back. Locaine Powder's over here. Perfect Pro Rare card with an uncommon. Interesting combination there, but it lost in match 1. Match 2. So make sure it's game 2 again. Match 2 is Sheamus versus Legendary Pro Stardust. Stardust won that one. Then he had that Bubba Ray Dudley Survivor and a Legendary Pro Stardust versus a Silver Star Pro. Looks like Tyson Kidd and a regular uncommon Shawn Michaels. And match 4, tag team Silver Star Pros. Looks like Owen Hart pretty much gave up at this point. the way it looks there. Helen Hart may have given up. But these guys did an excellent job on sandbagging this. They use Silver Star Pros to their advantage. Smart move. And of course they have Pro Divas, which I will have soon, so I'll be more competitive pretty soon. I might just use this Silver Star Pro idea he's using. But his uncommon tag team here, as you can see, are Silver Star Pros, which beat the other guy's team. And then you got the Silver Star Pro Tyson Kidd along with the regular uncommon Shawn Michaels. But interesting how he played that out. He still lost in the finals because this guy was with his regular tag team. He had a Gold Star Pro rare with a uncommon Big Show, but where he wanted that, he had the better legendary pros, as you can see, Sheamus and Speed and Charisma, Sheamus and Stardust, which actually he didn't win that one, but this next one I'm mainly talking about. The Stardust and the Bubba Ray against that. Definitely that didn't have a chance against that, of course. And he lost this one, of course, but he had the better Pro Diva as well, so that's how he won it. Interesting way they played that. That was an excellent sandbagging there. So that gives me some future ideas how I'm going to sandbag my next one. Maybe I'll use some Silver Star Pros as well, and I can get at least into the finals, maybe. We shall see. But they don't even show that Locaine Powder won here. That's what's funny about it, but it just show Locaine Powder as champion. Makes 0 sense, but who cares? I really don't. No. Looks like it's predetermined, doesn't it? And what's going on in chat here? Paul Heyman guy says, good game. And all on and so forth. So most of us were humans in this King of the Ring. So let's quit beating around the bush and let's claim this card. Let's see what our legendary card's going to be. Let's see, what is it going to be? Let's find out here in 1 second. And it's Eve, which is a legendary single I do not have, which is not a pro for me, but it is a legendary Eve. I'll take it. A legendary Eve is my reward, which, pretty good diva. That's decent diva if I can pro her, it'd be great, but Eve is my legendary card from King of the Ring. Not a bad prize at all. I'll take that considering my diva luck usually isn't that good. But at least it was an Eve and not a Brie, so I'm good to go on that. And we're going to go ahead and play a couple games on Team Road to Glory. Then I'm going to end the video. Hopefully I won't go too awful long on this video. Maybe play a couple games. Let's see everybody's talking about in chat here. It sounds like Saban's sick. Sorry to hear that, Saban. Saban is sick. I'm sorry. I hate to hear that. One of my teammates sick, but it's okay if they can't grind because they're sick. Believe me, I understand. I'm not going to hold it against them. So I hate to see anybody sick. Heck, I just got over a serious cold recently, so it's okay. Hopefully he gets to feeling better. And I'm going to go ahead and play a couple games. We're at 100 and 465 on this one, so even though not a lot of my guys are playing a lot right now, some of them are sick, some of them got other things going on, it's all good. We'll still get that legendary card because they'll get in there, jump in and play it more when they get a chance, probably later on today. And we'll get that legendary Brie. And then I'll be able to pro it as soon as I get her. So, sounds good to me. Let's wait for these cards to come up here real quick. We're only going to play a couple Team Road to Glory teams or games. That's going to be about it. And I'm going to end the video. I don't want the video to go too awful long. I've been pulling a lot of ultra rares lately, so maybe you never know. Maybe I'll pull me a legendary card or something on this video. That'd be awesome. Diva tag team here. Looks like people are training up some cards, which is cool. That's the Eve card I have. That's cool. But mine's not leveled up yet, so looks like someone's working on theirs. Let's go with Brie Bella, which is most likely my Epic Pro Brie. And go on with The Rock. And whatever goes on with Nikki Bella, I don't know if she'll be able to return to the ring or not. If not, I'm sure the Bellas may be done for, but I'm pretty sure since Daniel Bryan's now retired, I'm pretty sure Brie is probably not far behind because she does want to have a family. If you've been watching Total Divas, She's been wanting to have a family for a while now. And Daniel Bryan's no longer wrestling, so more opportunities to have children. I'm sure she'll be probably leaving WWE in the near future, in my opinion. I don't know how soon, but depends what they do with her contract and stuff like that. So stay tuned and watch WWE to find that out. But I'm pretty sure once she gets a chance, she will probably leave the WWE in order to start a family, which I don't blame her. She wants to have a family, so I best of luck. I wish her the best for her and Daniel. And Daniel's retirement's a hard one to take. I hate to see him go, but that's just how it is sometimes. Life's not fair sometimes. But like he said, he got 16 good years of wrestling, and fans got behind him like he never thought it would happen. But that's enough about that. You can watch that, what he said on Raw about that, whenever you get a chance if you haven't done so yet. But I'm going to go ahead and use this Chris Jericho card. As you can see, someone's got the Survivor Pro Chris Jericho event card. Nice stats. And let's go with Power Match here. Let's go. Might as well go Stardust. Don't matter who I pick at this point still, because it's still easy right now until we get to that Legendary card. When we get to that Legendary card, it'll start getting a little tougher. But for now, it's still pretty easy. And once I'm done playing these couple games, I'll show you my team point breakdown and shout all my teammates out. Then I'll end the video. But that was match number 1. I'm going to do one more match after I pick my cards here. Then I'm going to end the video. So see here, it's 10 more points. I am using titles, so I have the most points on the team right now because I've been using titles the whole time. I spent a couple hundred credits already on this event to buy titles, so I can get as many points as I can. Because I knew there was going to be a few of my teammates that wasn't going to be able to grind real hard. And I know there's another one that's not going to be able to grind super hard because he's sick, Saban. So it's a good thing I bought these titles, because I might need them to make up the difference for some of the people who are unable to play. So I really need to get that Brie card. As I said, I have complete faith in my team. We'll get that Brie card. Just stay tuned and you'll see. And let's go ahead and go with Lucha, LOL 7770. Lucha. Let's go against him. And that will be our last match and our last card picks. Then I will do team points breakdown and shout out my teammates and how much points they have. And I'll end the video. Hopefully this video won't go too much over 22, 23 minutes. I know I had a long video the other day, over 30 minutes long. Hopefully this one won't be so bad. I went through it as soon as I can. But I did claim King of the Ring rewards and stuff on this one, so I kind of extended the time a little bit. Plus I talked a lot about it, so I took up some time talking about it. So it's all good. And go Brock Lesnar. I'm really not going to say what happened on Raw last night because I don't want to ruin it for nobody. But it was a pretty good Raw. And Daniel Bryan did address the WWE Universe on the last part of the show, which they had all night long on Daniel Bryan video clips of stuff he's done since he's been in WWE. So he's had a great career. Hate to see him go so soon, but that's just how it is sometimes. And he really can't help it. Unfortunately, his wrestling career has come to an end, unfortunately. So hopefully have the best of luck as he goes to his future endeavors. Great guy, great wrestler, great talent. That the WWE's losing him, retiring. Kind of sucks, but how it is. But that's enough about that. Let's go ahead and finish off this match here. We're on round 3 of 4 right now. And let's go Triple H here for the heck of it. Why not? And we're going to win that one, of course. And it's a tag team. Speed and Charisma. John Cena and Dean Ambrose are compatible here. So, not completely compatible. They don't get the 10% increase, but they don't get a debuff either. So, they're the same arrow. It's all good. And my last choice, my Stardust card, I mean, which is just about trained up. He'll be trained up in all of his stats pretty soon. He'll be stronger than that Kofi Kingston card, so all good. And there's someone got the Kalisto Pro here, which is a nice looking card. I like that card. And I love this finishing move too. Selena Del Sol. I love that finishing move he does. It's pretty awesome. And let's go ahead and tag these guys up here. And we're going to win that one. And let's go the Divas match here. Going to win that one, of course, which I believe was a perfect game. So bonus pick with that one as well. Hit 12-0. Get a bonus pick. Got a perfect game, which I've been mostly getting perfect games. It's all good. Because like I said, we're still on this ultra rare, and it's real easy right now still. And it will be pretty easy until we get to legendary card. This is the best time if you're not past the Artuva Epic card yet, or the legendary card. It's a good time to train up your cards that you hadn't had time to train up. Because training them up in the Team RTG and stuff actually trains them up pretty quickly. Now you can see I'm picking up the legendary plus board. That Brie Bella is going to get me possibly into Survivor tier, and if not, it's going to be super close. That legendary Brie Pro, once I am able to get her and pro her, it's going to be real close to Survivor tier. We shall see once I get her leveled up and all her stats trained up, and I'll know for sure how close I am to Survivor tier. But I'm sure it'll get me really close. But that's it for the gameplay portion of the video. I'm going to go ahead and do team points breakdown. Shout out my team members. Here I am with 330 points. Darian with 160 free points. Gerardo with 150 points. Shout out to you guys. Let me start this over. You saw the points there. Big shout out to Darian and Gerardo. Stanley 1215 with 150 points. Shout out to Stanley 1215. RG7 Gaming. Shout out to RG7 Gaming with 148 points. Ryan Fitz. Shout out to him with 131 points. Antonio, my buddy Antonio, 98 points. Big shout out to him. Kyle Faulkner. Check out his YouTube channel. 50 points. I have his channel link in my description on just about every video, so check him out. And also check out HD Kill Switch as well, which is Darian. He's also in his link is also in my description, so check him out on YouTube. See if you like him and give him a sub if you do. If you haven't subbed to him yet. Kyle, big shout out to Kyle, 50 points. Shout out to Francesco, 5 points. Shout out to Saban. Sorry, Saban, you're feeling bad and you're really sick. That really sucks. But if you guys aren't able to play, I completely understand. Won't get mad at you. I know we'll get that Brie card, so I'm not too worried about it. So that's it for the shout-outs. Big shout-out to Francesco, Saban, and Kyle. And hope Saban gets to feeling better. And this is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.